Yes, we don't come back, come knock on the full story, how go they go regarding the minister we strip in workers naked, in 4 workers naked, all because say them receive tips from a client will lodge for their hotel. So if I remember the news where we tell on before, we tell on say Gisme TV sit down can't be sit down gidigba. Make sure say them follow the information to the end. So right now, police don't enter into the matter, don't they investigate more to know waiting and waiting lead to the way come be say they can strip even married woman dey among them, and all the 4 workers. Wetin happen, wetin carry the thing reach to that extent where e be say if poor people come dey work with some big people, then dem go dey treat them dey like say they not be human being again. So right now the ex-minister dey talk say although he never receive any invitation from the police, say if police invite am, say him ready to go answer the query, ready to go honor the police invitation, because say him talk say even people wey big pass am, police dey summon them dey go answer the invitation. So how much more himself? Say once he receive the information, say then they summon him, him go to the police station, make he go answer the query. So the man na former minister of education. In name na Olorungun Kenneth Gbagi. So na him be the former minister wey then talk say na him strip, na him give order make them strip the 4 workers naked. But according to him, him talk say he no get hand for wetin happen for there. Say in pikin no do the no snap them the picture, but the picture they fly everywhere. The picture they fly everywhere, the video they go everywhere for all, both YouTube or both Facebook or Instagram, or the picture and the video full everywhere. So make it not be like say people just carry the talk, because the man himself, the ex-minister, they deny the allegation. He say, okay, make I quote waiting in talk. He said he denied any involvement in the act, which has been widely condemned by the members of the public, especially the human rights community. In talk say none of his children had hand in the act, which he claimed say the issue na politically motivated issue. He said because now the people wey as they know say him they plan to vie for the position of governorship for Delta State, na the political opponent say na them carry the whole thing they do. Then the politician, he say then say na him be chief executive officer of the hotel. Then in talk say he not receive any warrant from the police inspector general of police. Say he not receive anything. Say once he receive any warrant of the invitation, say he go honor the invitation. But meanwhile, una go sit down, make we play una the voice of the one of the women, or some of the women wey be say them strip naked. So with that one, then una go find out whether na the man actually do am or not. Because right now him they deny the allegation, say he not do, but the workers talk say na him do am. The 4 workers wey dem strip naked talk say na the man, na the ex-minister of education, na him do am, na him send him pikin, na him give order say make dem naked those people, and na him send him pikin wey be 15 years, say make him make sure say he take the picture and the video. So but now wey him dey deny the allegation, so we go find out wetin dey shele. So now go sit down tight, we go waka come back to una shortly. Una welcome back.
Social media was awash with the story of 4 staff of this hotel in the Efrun Uwe Council area of Delta State who were stripped for collecting tips from a guest. One of the victims tearfully narrates the story after being compelled to make a refund by means of deduction from her accounts.
I was summoned to into my bros in my Shema's office in Kenneth Igbagi. It was like, I should come and explain myself that a certain transaction happened on the 8th. I should come and explain myself. I told him that the only thing I could remember is one particular client that came that wasn't with his ATM card, that wanted to pay into our account, and we obliged, and at the end he gave us 20,000 tips, which we shared among ourselves between me, Gloria, and Gift. And he said, as long as we are working for him, any tip that was being given to us belonged to the company. He collected my ATM card on gunpoint and ordered his account officer, Mr. Success, to make a withdrawal of 5,000 from our account. He withdrew 161,000 from our account, withdrew 111,000 from the account of Mr. Victor Ephraim, and stripped us naked on gunpoint. They took us to Ebrumede police station, and we stayed in the police station since on Friday on the 18th till on the 21st, where he charged us to court.
Counsel to the alleged victims of the molestation expresses commitment to pursuing the matter until justice is served.
This happens to.
Okay, so that voice now one of the victims where they strip naked, the way they work for the hotel. So now, as the ex-minister talks, say, in no get hand for waiting happen, but the worker talks, say, now inside the office, say, now the man, someone even mentioned the man name, say, now Mr. Kenneth, now him be the chief executive officer of the hotel for a forum. Then he talks, say, them even at gunpoint, then force him to withdraw 5,000 naira from an account. After again, then withdraw another 100 and something thousand from inside the own account. And she also talks, say, the man talks, say, as long as them they work there, say any money, any tips to anybody give them now for the hotel, say they don't need to carry the money, go house.
It's usual practice. He hardly pays salaries, and in terms of human rights violation, you know, the penalty is much. So certainly the victims will get justice. There's no doubt about that. No matter how big the person is, no matter how wealthy he is, the law is above every person. And we will ensure God will live in, and by the grace of God, that these 4 victims, they get justice.
The Delta State Police Command will welcome useful information from the public concerning the matter.
Anybody who has information that will aid in our investigation, such person or group of people are welcome. Nobody has right to strip anybody naked, because doing so is an encroachment into the fundamental rights of others. Whether that incident occurred as a result of what happened in that hotel or not, it is investigation that will prove that.
The 4 staff of the hotel say they are undeterred in their quest for Ikenna Amaechi. CVC News.
Okay, so now don't hear them. So police now don't they investigate. They won't really know, because as the ex-minister will be Kenneth talk, say na lie, say not happen, say na the political people, now then they use them as politics, because as him na politician now, then they find waiting they want to rob them. But the victims narrate waiting happen on that very day, say na the man summoned them into his own office, and after I don't summon them, he orders say make them strip them naked to make sure say then search them everywhere. He also order, according to them, say at gunpoint, he ordered them, say make them go withdraw money from the victim's account, which they withdrew some amount of money from the victim account. So this one are the news. We go still begin follow, and we go continue to follow them up until we get to the roots of this issue. So this news, they come from Gist Me TV. Make una remember to subscribe.